Hi YouTube, it's Peggy from Peggy's Tropical Garden. Glad to have you with me today. I'd like to share with you a few items I picked up at a nursery this weekend, and it ends up on a sour note, but it's okay, we'll work through that too. But anyway, just to go ahead and get started, I went to a place called Green Touch Gardens. Green Touch Garden Center in Miami. I had never been there before, and I did put up a video of the shopping trip and everything. So if you're someone who likes to look at those videos when you go to the different nurseries, I will link it to this video. I love doing that because you get to see what the different prices are in different areas, and you know, things that are common here might not be common where you are. So I love looking at those kind of videos. So I hope you enjoyed that one. But if you're just interested in finding out what I purchased, then this is all you need to do is stick around and watch this one. So we will start off with, we'll start here. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll start off with this one. Now I want to start by saying, last week I started binge watching other YouTubers' plant videos, and I thought it was a good thing. It's not a good thing. Okay, usually I just kind of focus on my tropical plants and my succulents. I'm focused. It's the only place I go. I go and look at the succulents, I go and look at the tropical plants. Well, I started looking at a video, a YouTuber called Tropical Plant Party, and another person I've been binge watching is simply Alicia A. Well, they definitely influenced my purchasing when I went to this garden center. I look at things I wouldn't normally look at, and I purchase things I wouldn't normally purchase. So with that said, we will start here. Yes, I picked this up. It is Pilea. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. That's how unfamiliar with this plant I am. But I saw Simply Alicia A. She picked up one of these, and she was talking about it. And the more she talked about it, the more I looked at it. And the next thing I knew, I wanted one too. I don't know how it happened. It just happened. But it's really a cool looking plant with the flat leaves like that. And this one is really big and full. In fact, it's bigger and fuller than the other ones that I was seeing. Yes, I'm bragging a little bit. No, I'm only bragging because I got a great deal on this plant. You're not gonna believe what I paid for this. I got this plant for $5. Yes, $5. And she is absolutely beautiful. So the nice thing about having the name of it is I'm able to go look it up, do some research. I do research my plants that I'm not familiar with so that I can take care of them because I want my plants to live. So anyway, this is a plant from Costa Farms, and Costa Farms is actually located in Miami. So we get a lot of really good plants coming out of Costa Farms, and yeah, this is one of them. Although I got this from, like I said, Green Touch Garden Center. $5, what a deal. I had to get it. I was obligated. When they give you a price like that, I had no choice but to get it. So I'm starting to realize that, let's see how I can say this. My name is Peggy, and I'm a plantaholic. I think I am coming to terms with that. They say the first step is admitting you have a problem. I don't know if I call it a problem because I'm kind of enjoying it. But anyway, everybody has their thing, right? The second item that I purchased from Green Touch Garden Center is this Haworthia. Isn't that cute? I don't have this one. And well, I don't have a lot of Haworthias. I think I only have like one or two more. Yeah, probably 2 or 3. But this thing is a great size. It's in great condition. And I saw it and it was sitting there and it was saying, Peggy, Peggy, take me home with you. Who was I to say no, right? But I got this one. I paid $3.25 for this, which around here, that's a pretty good price. That's a really good price. $3.25 for this beautiful Haworthia. So I'm pleased with that. Now, the next item that I purchased, I would have never looked at this, but It was the tropical plant party. I've been watching his videos, and he goes into Walmart and other places and he's looking at all these plants, and I'm seeing them, and he's talking about variegation, and I love variegated plants. I don't know what it is about them. I just love them. So normally I wouldn't even have looked at this, and I looked at it. I had to buy it. So this one is a big one. Can you believe it? Look at that. Do you see how huge this plant is? And full and beautiful. Look at that plant. Look at that variegation. Isn't that amazing? Some of them are yellow and green, and others are like a light green and dark green. I think I heard someone mention that a lot of times with the variegation, it'll start off yellow and then go to light green, or it may be the other way around, or that may be just not even true. I don't know. Like I said, I don't normally purchase these. So I purchased this with the intent of making it a house plant. I don't have a lot of plants in my home, mostly orchids and a few small succulents, but I'm not a huge house plant person in the house because I don't have a lot of space for them. But I saw this one, I was like, you know what? I want that in my house. I want this in my life. So I got it, and again, it's called a Brazilian snow. Almost forgot to say that, a Brazilian snow. And it has another name too, but I couldn't pronounce it and couldn't remember it, so Brazilian snow. Anyway, and I think she's absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, I bought her with the intention of putting her in the house, and I have a pot for her and everything. She's all set up. I have a space for her. And then I did my research, and I found out that in zones 10A to 11, that this can be grown outside and in partial shade, and it is actually considered a hedge. I was like, really? So now my wheels are turning. I do have a tropical garden, a rather large tropical garden, and I'm thinking, wow, this would look nice in there with the variegation. So it might not stay in the house very long. But anyway, so I'm going to show you the size of this thing again. This beautiful Brazilian snow. What do you think I paid for this plant? It's ridiculous. I got this plant for a ridiculous price, okay? I got this plant for $11, and it wasn't on sale or anything. $11, people. So, like I said, if you're anywhere in the Miami area, I would definitely take a road trip and go to Green Touch. It's not sponsored. He didn't give me any freebies or anything like that. But for the prices, even in this area, considering the fact that we have lots of plant farms and everything, that's still a really, really good price. So it might be worth a road trip if you're, somewhere in neighboring cities. You might want to make that trip. Now, I only have one more item to show you, and I'm a little upset about this item. It was my prized item. It was the thing that I was most excited about getting on this shopping trip. So I'm going to take you outside to see this plant, and you'll understand why I'm so upset today. So let me take you out. Okay, this was the best thing in the haul as far as I was concerned. I love agaves, and one of my favorite is an agave attenuata, and I only have one because they are kind of pricey and they're hard to find. So I found this one and I was thrilled. So I got it, and look at this. Look, you see the size of this? And it's got pups growing down there, and look at that, $23. Are you kidding me? So needless to say, I had to get this plant. So I bring it home, and I had seen some spots on it, just a couple of small spots when I got it. And I come out here yesterday and I'm looking at this plant. Look at this. This plant is infested, and it is spreading everywhere. And I think it is thrip. I think that's what you call, how you say it, thrip, yeah, I think it's thrip. So I don't even know if I am going to be able to keep this plant. I have, I've treated it, but I'm not sure if it's still spreading. So I think what I'm going to do today is cut all the leaves off and just leave the ones that appear unaffected, and treat the soil around it, because it would be a shame to just totally lose this plant. But I was so excited about this garden center and so excited about my plants, and then I get a funky one. So ended on a sour note for me. I was so thrilled, and like I said, this started off just a couple of small spots, and in a day and a half, it has come to this. So, if you have any suggestions on what I should do, if you think I can save it, let me know. If you think it's a lost cause and I probably need to just go ahead and get rid of it, let me know. I kind of have it away from my other plants, so it can't spread, but any advice, encouragement, or if you've dealt with this before, let me know. I would really appreciate your input. So, thank you for stopping by Peggy's Tropical Garden. Sorry we had to end on a sour note, but hey, that's life in the garden, right? The good, the bad, and the ugly. So take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and go out and do something fabulous in your garden. Bye-bye.